All right, guys, it's Dr. Aaron Gum here coming to you with the Epic Influencer Summit itinerary. 90% of the itinerary is set in stone. We're still working on about 10%, a couple more exciting things that we're just finalizing for the Epic Influencer Summit. March 31st, April 1st at the Gaylord Texan, one of the phenomenal hotels and resorts in Dallas, Texas. We're super excited. So, what I want to do is I want to go through the itinerary here. We have a lot of great things in store. I don't know how many times I've thought about the things that we're adding to the event of like, this is worth the price of admission alone. I've said that to myself probably four or five, six different times. And I truly think that. I truly believe that the things that we've brought to this event, the level of excellence that we've strived for the Epic Influencer Summit this year compared to last. I mean, last year was a hit also. We blew it out of the water. We had a blast. But we're taking things to a different level because that's what we represent at Blueprint to Practice Automation. Is one of our core values is excellence, servant, growth minded. Those are three things that we stand for. So let's go through this. So on March 31st, the event's going to go from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, 7:30 really to show up. We're going to have a vendors DJ time. DJ Astronaut, which is one of the best DJs that I've ever met. He's phenomenal DJs. He's DJed for multiple movie stars and actors and artists. Phenomenal DJ, and he's going to be DJing during the vendor time. We have about 25 different vendors coming to the event, and they're very intentional. They're just not some random event selling like candles or something like that. No, these are vendors that are going to move the needle in your business, in your personal life, in your finances, in your taxes. We have a couple different vendors that are new to the ecosystem of Blueprint. They're going to help move the needle in your personal finances and your taxes. And it doesn't matter if you make $10 an hour or $10,000 an hour. This is going to be good for the CEO. It's going to be good for the staff. It's going to be phenomenal. Then we have John Petz, our keynote speaker and our professional MC. If his keynote kicking off the event doesn't grab your attention, I don't know what will. His MC ability to be able to orchestrate events, entertain during the events, keep the event moving, keep the energy high. We've invested a lot of money into an MC, and they're going to make the event phenomenal, like just another level. John Gordon keynote. Learn how to professional teams and Fortune 500 companies build their culture with their teams. This is what John Gordon does. He works with Fortune 500 companies. He works with professional teams. He worked with the Rams, Super Bowl champions, on building culture within your organization. And we're fortunate to be able to have him on stage and him share his secrets that he teaches these Fortune 500 companies and professional teams to move the needle in our businesses and our practices. Ed Mylett, serial entrepreneur. He has his own TV show. He's known for moving people. He's going to be able to share all the secrets between all of his personal performance secrets, his business performance secrets, his ups and downs in life, and how he got through them. One of the most realist guys that I've met and listened to. I'm a big fan of him, of Ed, and we're blessed to have him coming to the event. I'll be speaking on how to discover business operations that commonly missed, but truly scale organizations. So there's some things that we skip over as a business that I haven't had a lot of time to talk about. And I'm excited to be able to talk about them on stage in front of all y'all and be able to share with you of like some things that I've learned from others, from things I've learned from failure, and things that I've learned that helped grow Blueprint to the level it's at. I'm going to be sharing exact things that help grow Blueprint. I'm going to be sharing with you to be able to grow your practices to the next level. We'll have a vendor power spot. What that means is it's a 10-minute power spot, and it's going to be, this first one's going to be around a technology. You're going to be able to learn about one technology that will increase your new patients and collections on autopilot. I don't know about you, but we all want new patients. We all like autopilot. and we all like revenue. So this is going to be a great vendor on technology, the technology that's going to allow you to do that. Then we have a vendor power talk on patient financing. Learn the one patient finance company that is outperforming everyone for better patient care acceptance. This is something that always comes up, and we've researched and we found some things, and we have a great vendor that's going to be speaking on patient financing that's going to help increase your acceptance rate. It's going to help increase your collections with your acceptance rate. It's going to be a great spot. And then we have another vendor power talk around the technology. Learn about the one software that can increase retention, automate your KPIs, while managing your employees' tasks while creating a productive workplace. So we're always talking about productivity and systems and processes within your organization. Well, we have a great vendor coming that's going to be speaking on how to manage all those moving parts internally, but also manage all the moving parts externally as well in your business. In one technology, it's a phenomenal one. Then we have one on taxes. The one vendor that you're going to be able to learn tax strategy and be able to save between $30,000 and $150,000. Okay, none of those numbers are promised, but they'll have a better outlook on what they can do for you once they meet you. So it's a great vendor that we're adding to be able to learn more about this different tax strategies that you can take advantage of. They've really dialed it in as an equation around the specific process and system around chiropractic practices. So we're excited to have them to the event as well. And we have Toby Hughes, our COO. He's going to be talking about mastering the one skill to increase influence and patient close rates in your practice. And it has nothing to do with day 1, day 2 training that we already have in the platform. So he's got a great message for you on that. Jill Young, the workshop. She's a workshop and a keynote. Learn how Jill has taught thousands of CEOs and their teams how to create accountability within their organization, equaling millions of dollars. Accountability equals millions of dollars because when we're accountable to things get done. And this could be with your team. This could be with your vendors. This could be with your relationships. Accountability is one of the most profound and powerful acts, so to speak, in our lives and in our businesses to increase productivity. And then we have Lieutenant Colonial Dan, a true American hero. Learn from a true American hero and a golf pro. Have you ever met a true American hero and a golf pro? How to navigate through the ups and downs of business and life. I think we can all agree that part of being successful in business is being able to navigate the ups and be able to know that when we're up, right? And when we're down, we're in a learning phase. But the message that he has is very, very moving. I've witnessed it a couple times. He gets standing ovations every single time. We're really excited about this true American hero coming to speak at the Epic Influencer Summit. And at the end of the event, we're going to have vendor time and DJ again. All right. So another fun-filled, packed information and music and camaraderie and collaboration. And obviously throughout this timeline, we have breaks in there, here and there to go to the bathroom, visit with vendors and so forth. Okay, let's move to Saturday. When we look at Saturday, we have our vendor DJ time. Same thing, it's Friday. We're kicking off the event, meet with the DJ or meet with the vendors, listen to the DJ, have some fun, get the energy hype for the event. And then Toby Hughes is going to kick off. Let's take a deep dive into establishing a rock solid 1 and 3 year plan for your practice. So we're going to help you walk through how to establish your 1 and 3 year plan. This is something that we feel like is very important. I know it will be in March when we do, or in April when we do this, but it's also a very impactful thing to get that 1 year kicked off properly and then have that 3 year plan. We're going to just walk you through on how to do that. It's going to be a great session, workshop, so to speak. And then I'm going to jump in and go how to put your practice on autopilot through strategic cadences that will help dominate your competition. I really feel that's why Blueprint to Practice Automation is the fastest growing chiropractic group in the profession, because the rhythms and cadences that we have put together as a team um, just blow anyone else away. And I'm not saying that to brag, but I want to share those secrets with you and what we've experienced as a company, because I want you guys to be able to instill it into your practice so you can dominate your competition. And then we have a BPA training. Learn from A to Z points that absolutely need to happen throughout your entire day one visit in order to maximize performance. And this just isn't about what conversation you're having in day one. We've done a lot of training on that. That's what EMXs are for. We're going to go through the secrets of like what needs to happen when that patient walks through the door. What needs to happen next? What needs to happen in the office tour? What strategies can we leverage testimonials in? Why do we need testimonials? How can we connect that patient with a specific testimonial to increase perceived value? What needs to happen directly after they walk to the front desk? These are all the little things that are missed because patient walks in, they fill out the paperwork, put them in the room. Okay, we could be nice and do that and a level of customer service, but how can we take our customer service from a level 4 to a level 10 when you go into day one? And day one's almost a formality now because they've been exposed to so many things that influence them and influence their decision, where day one is not a struggle and day two is just a formality even more. So we're going to be going over that. And then we're going to go over the same thing on day two. What needs to happen when that person walks in the door? What needs to happen between day one and day two? What type of things need to happen? Do we send a text? Do we send an audio? Do we send a video? What are the key things that are going to increase the trust in that patient with your office? Because that's all it is. A patient buys from you because they trust you. Do you have a trustworthy process going through that day one and day two process? Well, we're going to teach you that trustworthy process at this event so your staff can see it, they can hear it, CEOs can get ideas. You can go back and implement these things into your practice on Monday. And then we're going to go over patient care. Learn about the cutting edge ancillary technology that will assist in treating knees, neuropathy, shoulder pain, and spinal pain. So that's one of our vendor power spots, right? We're excited about this technology because we've done a lot of research and we feel like this is going to be a great add-on to that in-clinic visit when they're coming in once a week. It's a great perceived value, gets great clinical results, something that we're excited about. The power spot will be a marketing spot. So learn strategic marketing from support with your increasing your new patients coming through your door. Sorry. So it's just a marketing vendor that we've invited to the event, and they have some really exciting things and improvements that they've done for their business model. We're excited for them to come and share it with you guys. Another vendor power spot is weight loss technology. How to implement this fat melting weight loss technology into your practice, and you can pay it off within 30 days. This technology is hands down phenomenal, right? So if you're interested in adding weight loss, you are doing weight loss and looking for better technology, we're excited about this weight loss technology. Then we have Thomas Williams, workshop keynote. He's part of the John Gordon group. He's going to be going over how to adopt the exact leadership strategies that Thomas has brought over from the NFL, his 2-time national championship in college football, and how that is going to help build your business and your patients. So we're super excited. This workshop's going to be phenomenal, right? This is one of the price of admission is worth this workshop, right? Same with Jill Young, same with Ed Milet, same with John Pett, same with John Gordon. All of these things are worth admission, and all the things we're going to go over blueprint focused is worth admission as well. So then next we'll have a BPA coach go over practice automation strategies, learn new cutting edge practice automation strategies to directly impact your community and collections. So we're just going to teach you some things to evolve your current processes through some things that we've been working on as a company. And this is where we're going to introduce it. You'll be the first ones to hear it, the first ones to use it. You won't be behind anyone else. Don't miss out on these things and be left behind being able to accelerate your practices with these strategies. And then we have Dr. Brent Kessler, the money expert. Okay, so this guy is going to teach you a very specific strategy, and it doesn't matter if you make $10 an hour or $10,000 an hour. He's going to be teaching you The money secret to setting yourself up for a lifetime, for your kids, for their kids. We're really excited about this spot on our event. And then we have vendor time and DJ at the end of the event. Another great opportunity to collaborate, meet and greet, DJ, just really dialing in what we want to add on to our practices, what services we want to add on, what vendors. And then after that, we'll have an after party from 9 to 11. That after party will be at a place on site. There'll be a cover band. Last time we had a Journey cover band. It was phenomenal. I think we closed the place down. A lot of fun. But that is the Epic Influencer Summit itinerary in a nutshell. There's a lot of things in between from decoration, I don't want to give too much, from the hype that we've done around the event. I mean, it's going to be an experience. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be informational. It's going to be inspirational. It's going to be moving. So do not, as a CEO, miss this event, and do not allow your team to miss this event as well. We understand that things come up and that things why you can't come, but move whatever is in your way to get to this event if you can move it. We'll talk to you soon.